music and the breeze. Man, I've been sleepy all day. I called my wife, I said, honey, I'm tired. She said, it's that rice you just eat every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But you know, y'all have encouraged us, inspired us. It's great to be able to worship God together. It's really awesome. It's part of the collage. You know, if you're wondering what is a collage, and not to try to insult you, but I remember when we were talking about this record that we released a little over a year ago and called it collage. I had to go back and look. What does collage mean? Collage is various pieces of art put together to make one picture. And shortly after the record came out, we had a friend call us. He said, dude, I love your new record, College. I said, dude, obviously you didn't go. I'm kidding, I didn't say that. But that's what collage is. And you know, we are all a part. We're all a part of the picture. Some of us sing, some of us speak, some of us are teachers, some of us are doctors, some of us are full-time moms, dads, but sons, students. Students, finish strong. You're a part of the collage. That's where you're at right now. And so my brothers and I, we've been traveling like this for almost 25 years, full-time. And that's the grace of God. But also, people ask us, man, how have you been able to stay on the road for this long? I got to tell you, there's no major record label behind us, no major sponsor, not one single church that supplies or sponsors us. It's faithful people like you that have partnered up with us and literally, not just through prayer, but financial support, and said, hey, we believe in what you're doing. So I just want to say thank you. In fact, we have partners that we call cousins, because we're all related. In the island, we're all related. You know, we are, us 5 brothers, we're all married. We all married Howleys. My dad asked us, because we're from Samoa, he said, how come none of you married Samoans? You see, because all the pretty ones are our cousins. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, you know how it is, Islander, you go and date somebody, your parents say, hey, that's your cousin. They just don't want you to date. So anyways, but partners, cousins, have helped us to continue to go on. And what we're doing tonight is just part of this ministry. We go to prisons, we go to hospitals, we go to public high schools, middle schools, and wherever God opens the door. In many places, people don't buy tickets. And by the way, we appreciate you for buying tickets to come tonight. I know things are tough in this economy, but thank you for not only your time, but for your finances to come and worship with us. But tonight, we're gonna give you an opportunity. There's somebody here that might want to partner with us. In fact, when we came a year ago, many of our cousins, many of our partners, you're probably here tonight, and we want to say thank you. Just a few weeks ago, we had the opportunity to join with a church in Oahu, New Hope, Oahu. And we went to Arizona to a place called Saguaro. Anybody heard of Saguaro? A few of you. Okay, for those of you who have never heard of Saguaro, raise your hand. Okay, most of you. Okay, Saguaro is in Arizona. It's about an hour out of Phoenix. And it's a prison facility that houses almost 2,000 inmates from the islands of Hawaii. Because it's too crowded here at the prison here, so they send them to Arizona. This is the second time we went, and I gotta tell you, I wish we had pictures. We set up in this place where normally it's for weightlifting and outdoors and playing basketball. We set up, and early in the morning, it's not mandatory, but people, the inmates, get to come if they want to. And it's amazing to see these men lining up. And as they're coming in, getting searched like they do probably 10 times a day. Walking in all tatted up, hardcore. Some of them have been in there for years, and some of them will never come out. In fact, one of the guys we met, he told us he was in there for 118 more years. And so they would come in and just cold. And then we do some Hawaiian music and some comedy by the Bradas. You know the Bradas? Those guys are amazing. And then we go into worship. And amazing, like 20 minutes into our program, These hardcore brothers, you see them raising their hands to God, tears flowing, hearts melted because of the word of God. In fact, the second day we were there, we got to go into SED, where most people can't go in, but the warden let us go. And we went from cell to cell. These guys, when I say cell, I'm not talking about bars, I'm talking about steel doors with little glass windows that you can see through, and if you want to communicate, you yell so they can hear you, and they yell back. Broke my heart because a lot of the young men behind these doors were young Samoan men, just like us. Well, Samoan, but younger than us. Because they'd be like, oh, I know you guys. My parents love your music. You know you're getting old when the prisoner's parents like your music. And I remember one specific guy, as we were passing by, he said, hold on. He ran and he got his Bible, and he took this piece of paper out, and he showed us through his window. There were the lyrics to the song, Thank You. He said, guys, I sing this song every day. It gets me through. Last night, we were in Hilo, and one of the guys that came through said, man, I'm here because my brother who's in Saguaro called me. He said, hey, the Katinas were just here. They're going to be in Hilo. You got to go see them. I say all that to say this. When we go to places like that, obviously they can't pay, but we don't expect them to. But we would like to do more. We would like to go to prisons like Saguaro. We want to keep visiting places that may not be able to afford. A few weeks ago, we were in the Philippines. Next year, we're planning a trip back to Samoa, our homeland. And again, the only way we are able to do it is by faithful and generous people like you. And so I'm going to ask you, we have some brothers here with some envelopes, and here's what this envelope is. It's information, and it's an opportunity for you to partner with us. Here's what we're looking for. Cousins who would say, hey, once a month, we'll partner up with you for $1 a day, $30 a month, or more, whatever God puts on your heart. And again, this is no pressure. We don't want your tithe that you tithe to your church or your offering that you give to your church. This is something different that you say, hey, I want to partner with you guys so you guys can continue to do the work of the Lord. So if you are here tonight and you are interested in partnering up with us, can you just raise your hand? There might be one, there might be two. Thank you for the lights. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Wow, this is awesome. If you got an envelope, we're not going to pass buckets here, but please listen clearly. If you can fill that information out as clearly as you want, along with your monthly support, at the end of the concert, back at the resource table, we have Neil and Debbie and Sarah. If you can just drop that off to them and just say, hey, this is my pledge to become a monthly partner, a monthly cousin. We want to thank you. Please give yourselves a hand. We really appreciate you. So who's ready? Who's ready for Christmas? We got like